What was that?
Did you say it's Christmas? Okay, so here is the plan. We have a one-bedroom apartment and I'm not trying to spend a ton of money for these decorations. So the strategy is that we're just gonna focus all of our effort onto the kitchen. And so what I did is I drew out the kitchen on this iPad so I can plan at least a little bit somewhat what we're gonna do. I'm thinking of doing garland at the top, the garland as well, like on the kitchen island part. And then I think what will really make an impact, and what you've probably seen many people do online, because this is where I got it from, and that's wrapping the cabinets in a red bow. So I'm really not sure which color scheme to go with. Like what let me know in the comments what you guys typically do, or what you prefer, because I know there's a lot of people who like the traditional look, but then other people are kind of like straying towards a different color scheme. But yeah, let's see, let's go to the store and check it out. Oh wait, I think we forgot something. Won't be needing you anymore. I'm starting to change my mind about the pink. Maybe I should do blue instead. I ended up fully committing to the blue. I could not have possibly gotten more blue things. All right, off to Walmart. Definitely need this for the cat. Let's start. But first, a snack. So I am making Christmas tree shaped tortilla snacks. This is just something that I saw online, and I want to say I have no idea how to do this, like how to cut the shape, because I didn't get like Christmas tree ornament style cookie cutters or whatever for these tortillas. So we're just gonna wing it and see if this works or not. This is not going very well so far. All right, what do you think of my beautiful Christmas trees?
Is that what that is?
He doesn't understand. It looks pretty cute. I mean, it tastes good. It's avocado on a tortilla with a couple of toppings. So if you put a bit more effort into this, then you could probably make it look cuter. But I think even like my low effort, super crappy version is still like generally kind of looks like a Christmas tree. So this could potentially work as like an appetizer. Here are your Christmas trees as ordered.
What?
Look.
Didn't order those.
Look at that.
Those actually look really cool.
Right, it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's also get a little bit into the mood by boiling some smelly Christmas scents. So I'm gonna be using orange, rosemary, cinnamon sticks, and whole cloves, and I'm just going to boil it here in this pot, and hopefully that'll make the entire apartment smell like these nice Christmas aromas. guys, so I think I'm gonna take a break for today and pick this back up tomorrow because we are gonna go into the town to get some warm ramen at this new ramen place that just opened. So that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. All right guys, it is the next day. Let's get to tying these bows on the cabinets. So we have a lot of cabinets that are kind of thin, and rather than having the bows tied in a way where it's wrapped around every single cabinet like most people do, I think that's just gonna be way too much. It's gonna be way too busy. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna wrap the ribbon around each cabinet that are connected together and then put the bow at the center of them, but kind of offset and stuck to only one, so I can still open the cabinet. I'm not actually gonna be like closing it. That way we can still have the bows, but it's just not gonna be too busy. Also, I just wanna say that it was actually very difficult, and nobody discusses how hard it is to keep everything super symmetrical. Like, I was tying these ribbons together and I would look outwards, I would back up and look at them and realize like, wow, they are halfway up one side and halfway down the other side. So kudos to all the girls on Pinterest that make this look super easy. I ended up adding that one at the top, and I don't know if that's throwing it off or making it look more cohesive. What do you guys think? Would it look better without that top bow or with it? Let me know in the comments. I can't decide if I want to leave it as is or add like a little flower at the center. I feel like that's pretty nice. Or maybe we want to do like one of these white flowers. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so before we put the finishing touches to all the decorations, you cannot finish Christmas decorating without some hot chocolate. So let's make some of that. So I'm not gonna call this a healthy hot chocolate because it's not. There's maple syrup, but it's kind of like decent, and we're not gonna add that much maple syrup. So basically what we're gonna do is take almond milk, or whatever almond milk you want. Then I'm gonna take a scoop of collagen protein powder, some cinnamon, and this is like, don't add too much cinnamon if you end up doing this recipe because it can be very overpowering, you know, like a few dashes. I'm also gonna add some vanilla extract, like a capful. And then for the maple syrup, let's just go with 1 tablespoon and then we can add more later. And then 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. Since I'm doing 2 servings, I'm gonna do 1/4 cup. And also something that really makes a big difference is adding just a little bit of salt. So I'm gonna blend this up to make sure that I really get it nice and like mixed in. Sometimes it can be really hard to mix things in, and I actually tried this last week and it was just like, I just made a huge mess trying to stir it up in the cup. So we're just gonna blend it and then we're gonna heat it up. Okay, let's do a taste test before we heat this up to see if it needs more of that maple syrup. I think it does need that extra bit of maple syrup. So I'm gonna hold another tablespoon of the maple syrup. Okay, that's good. I think I may have added just a bit too much cacao powder because it's a little bit bitter, which I think is the reason why I felt like I needed to add more of the maple syrup. But at the same time, it gives it like a really richness to it. So if you try this recipe, maybe go with half the cacao powder, try it, and then add some more cacao powder if you like it to be like super cacao-y. Okay, so while that is heating up, we are gonna do something that's not a food, but it is made out of edible ingredients, so I guess you could technically eat this if you wanted to, but it's gonna be a sugar scrub for your skin. So we're gonna start with a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, 1 tablespoon starch. I have arrowroot powder, which I typically replace for my cornstarch. Oop. Which I typically replace with my cornstarch, so I figured like this should probably work too. I'm also, as you can see, not really measuring this, but you know. And then I have in my notebook 1/32th a teaspoon of beet powder. So we're just gonna eyeball that too. I think the beet powder is just for like the pink color. And now for the part that's actually gonna give it some smell, we're doing 10 drops of peppermint essential oil. You can also do 5 drops of peppermint and 5 drops of vanilla essential oil, but I forgot to get that at the grocery store and ChatGPT said that I can't replace vanilla extract with vanilla essential oil. So we're just gonna do 10 of peppermint. And that's it. Let's just stir it up and see if this is good. But before I do that, the hot chocolate is boiling over. Look at how freaking good this looks. This smells really good. I mean, it's definitely just like a bunch of peppermint, but I really like the smell. It's very holiday pepperminty. I will say the color isn't as cute as I thought it was gonna be. I feel like it's both too pink and not pink enough, if that's possible. It looks kind of ugly, but if you like smooth out the top, put it in a cute little jar and tie a bow around it, and also sprinkle some like candy cane pieces on top just for like extra garnish, I think this would be a really good gift for a Christmas, like small gift that you can give to a lot of people that would be relatively cheap. But let's also try this on our hands and see if it's actually any good. Very pepperminty. Okay. The texture is perfect. I will say this texture is really nice. This is actually like super legit. I actually super recommend this. If it didn't look so ugly, if you made it look pretty, this would be a great gift. Let's get some hot chocolate now and then put the final touches and then do the final reveal. Okay, let's try it. Whoa. That is like very, very rich chocolate. I actually think that you should go ahead and do the extra cacao because after it's cooked, like yes, it's super strong. I will admit it's super strong, but in like the best way possible. Okay, let's see what Chris thinks. No, okay, wait, hold up. It's very rich. Okay. I will say it is a very strong hot chocolate. So you have to have a refined palate, okay?
I don't have a refinement.
What is it?
Okay, here we go, I guess.
He does not have the pinky taste.
I mean, huh? It's good.
I really like it. If you don't like sweet stuff and you like dark chocolate over milk chocolate, then this is.
You know what? The more I try it, the more I like it.
Yeah, right?
You know what? Yeah, it's getting better the more I taste it. I think these. I don't think they need the ice cube.
Let's just take it out.
Put your fingers in my drink. Try it with that. Yeah. You know what? Good. Good. I think the more I try it, the better it gets.
You guys don't know this, but I had a gun pointed behind the camera.
I would have taken the shot. If it was bad, but it's not that bad.
That bad. It's really good. it is finally time for the final results. I really like the way it turned out. I will say though that despite going to Walmart, despite going to the dollar store, I did spend like $200, so it was definitely a pretty penny. But all these decorations I'm definitely planning on keeping. I really like the way that the garland turned out. Like creating it by myself, I felt so proud of it in the end. I don't know why, but I just really liked the way it turned out. And then even though we were kind of going for like the white and blue, I accidentally got the colorful lights for the mini tree at the front, but I really liked the way that turned out. Like it was like the small touch of like actual like fun child's traditional mixed with still kind of like the more modern white blue look and aesthetic. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think. Did you like this kind of decoration? I really liked it. It's my style. Is it your style? What about all those different things that I did but wasn't sure about? Like for the wreath, should I have put the flower in the middle? I don't know. I can still remove it, so let me know if you think I should remove it or not. I thought it kind of added like a way of gluing it all together. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know if you're here in the community in the comments. I'm so interested to see who's watching these videos because I see some views, I see some subscribers, and I just don't know who anybody is. So introduce yourself. I would love to meet you. Have a good holiday and I'll see you soon. Bye.